What's up guys, Lord Hezron here, back with another video. It's actually been a whole month I've not posted anything on YouTube. I was doing my exams, I had to study for exams, I had to sit for exams. I figured the best way to start the month is with an up video, so smash subscribe if you haven't yet, turn on that notification bell, and without further ado, let's get started. As usual, before I forget to mention it, all links to these apps will be found in the description, right below that like button. Wink wink. Now, the first app on the list is called Sporton Alarm. Now, this is basically an alarm app designed to function the same way as any alarm app would, but it's got a bit of a twist to it. Now, the app lets you search and set tracks from YouTube as your alarm tone. It doesn't even stop there. The app lets you set your various YouTube playlists as your alarm tone. So you can have a whole playlist, say 50 songs playing in the morning to wake you up. Setting up the alarm is easy, straightforward, and outright normal as you would set the alarm app that came with your phone. The next app on the list is called Backdrops. Now, as the name suggests, this is an app that gives you access to tons and tons of wallpapers to choose from. The app has sorted the wallpapers in various categories, ranging from food to space to geography to minimal wallpapers. And believe you me, this app has got your taste covered. The app also allows you to pick your favorite wallpapers and just store them for when you want to use them. When you find a certain backdrop that you like, you can set it as your wallpaper directly from the app. Setting wallpapers up is easy, and basically it's how you'd set a normal wallpaper on your phone. To add cherry on top, you can download the backdrops and use them in other apps. So download backdrops now and get to personalizing your phone. Next on this list is an app called Easy DND, rather Easy Do Not Disturb. Now, you'll agree with me that there's times during the day, especially in the evenings, where you just want to chill, relax, and not get disturbances from notifications or calls on your phone. Or at times you just want to get really productive with your day. Now, Easy DND is a simplified, easy to understand and use version of the Do Not Disturb feature on your phone. With the app, you can turn Do Not Disturb on or off, toggle your alarms on or off with Do Not Disturb on, set some priority rules about your callers, example, get calls from starred contacts. What makes this app so useful is the simple overview it gives you of the Do Not Disturb rules you have set. Another takeaway here from the app is that it comes with a built-in dark mode if that's a thing you like. So download Easy DND, link in the description. Next up is called Face Pause. Now, have you ever wanted to just pause what you're watching on your phone and not miss a moment when, say, you get distracted or have to quickly shift your attention to something else? Now, this is the app you need. Face Pause allows you to pause whatever content you're consuming on your phone when you're not looking at the phone. You can also use the app to pause YouTube videos, but you'll need to download another app called FaceTube. Don't worry, the apps will work together. The app uses your front-facing camera to tell when you're looking at your phone. You can also use the app to pause games for when you're playing and get distracted. However, you might notice a minor impact on your batteries since the app has to keep the camera running in the background to know when you're not looking at your screen. Now, years ago, if you ever told me that I'd switch from using Chrome as a browser on my phone to another browser, I'd probably have laughed you mad. But yes, I did switch from Chrome to another browser, Kirra Browser. Now, the app is built on the normal features you'd find in Chrome, but it has a strong ad blocker, a VPN of its own, and a more powerful dark mode. Unlike Chrome, which still doesn't darken your web pages completely, the dark mode in Kirra Browser is more consistent and it darkens the whole web page. The app also has the gestures you'd normally find in Chrome, like, say, swiping to switch between tabs. Have you ever wanted to do this to your photos? This next app is called Scribble, and it helps you do just that. First, you need to select a photo you want to edit and adjust the crop, choose the type of line and animation you want, and then you can draw freely on your picture. You can then preview what you have drawn and then export the final product. Putting such neon lines in video is also available, but as per now, it's still in its beta stages, so it might be buggy. Next up on the list is called PowerShed. Now, This is basically an app for you guys out there that don't mind how the notification panel looks like, but would want to customize it and really personalize it. Kind of move away from the stock colors of the notification panel. Now, once you've granted the app the required permissions, you can tinker around with the layouts and various colors you'd want the notification panels to look like. I'm talking about change the shape of icons, change the color of the background or its opacity, reposition the brightness slider to be either on top or at the bottom, and even change your carrier name. Maybe even put your name there. The app also allows you to set various triggers that will help lower the notification panel instead of reaching all the way up. The next app is called Inquire. Now, if you're a techie like me, high chances are you're the guy everyone comes to when they need help with some settings on their phone, be it family or friends. Now, you'll agree with me that doing that over the phone, not being able to see what the other person is trying to explain, can be a bit hectic, frustrating even. That's where Inquire comes in. The app allows you to see the screen of the other person's phone. Just ask them to install Inquire. Ask them to send you a link or a 12-digit code you'll use to start the process. You can also enable the mic so that the other person on the other end can hear your instructions as they find the way around the phone. Resolution and speed will depend on the quality of your Wi-Fi or mobile data connection. It's an app I personally use almost every day. Link to it in the description below. Now, you'll agree with me that in this day and time, phones are getting big. Physically. Every year, manufacturers put out phones with bigger screens in a bid to bring out the most screen to body ratio. That kind of leaves people struggling to reach for the notification panel. Well, MIUI 5, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, aims to fix that. It brings the notification panel to the bottom of the screen and you can access it just by swiping on it. Now, I know I have covered a similar app called Button Quick Settings in a previous app video, but this has more features. Think of it as the plus version of that app. It has more features, functionality, personalization options. With it, you can add more shortcuts to the panel, change appearance, and even choose a dark mode. And cherry on top, you can get your notifications added to the bottom swipe. A very useful feature that wasn't in the Button Quick Settings app. What I'm saying is you can get really creative with the app. I'm talking about tinkering with the sliders, layout, and a lot of extras that the developer has thrown in there. I'll leave links to both apps in the description below. App number 10 on the list is called Atomos. Now, this app gives you access to 10,000 particles on your screen just to play around with. It won't do much in terms of productivity or personalization, but it's just addictive and very therapeutic. Something about controlling those particles, just seeing them follow your fingers, is just calming and fun. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell if you haven't yet. We are still edging closer to 1,000 subscribers. Share this with your friends. My name is Hezion. This is Lord Hezion. Let me catch you in the next one.